open the scoring.
A strong start for Queso, and it's Rise who puts it in. Rise has been scoring like no other. The only player out on the pitch averaging more than this is what half-court Rocket League looks like.
The thing is, like, Queso don't actually have a lot of boost for a lot of that attack, and they are going to step too far forward. G2 sniped the long shot, and you had to wonder if this is going to happen eventually, because look how far pressed up the field Queso are.
And maybe they got too comfortable. They had such a long attack. Rise thought he was going to have some space, a bit overconfident. That first touch got too far away from him, and he gave away that goal. So a rare mistake from Rise gives G2 their first lead of the series, and now it will get extended by JNAPS.
G2 starting to download Queso here in game 2. All it takes is some midfield cannon and another goal for Naps.
JNAPS.
You can't count on every single touch. G2 will punish you just like any other of the best. That one popped up across the board, and Rise will put it in, splitting the lead.
And you saw Atomic trying to make a play on this ball. Vatira up against 2, getting an insane 50. Atomic was stretching for it, no chance. And Rise able to clean.
Open, but luckily for G2, the wall clear is much harder to hit than just a ground shot. Queso not able to connect with it, but that's another open net. Huge mistake from G2.
G2 had the lead, and it's gone away in an instant off the corner. That's not the touch you want, and Rise punishes.
And you saw Atomic actually got bumped at the midfield.
No power. That was a complete fluff on what should have been a power shot. Something G2 have been hitting every single time this weekend. Oh, they get one!
And JNAPS will get credit for it. I mean, sure, JNAPS, you deserve it. Go ahead, dive in on the goalie, controlling that, and you're seeing that actually did slow down Vatira. He cut off
across. Vatira is able to take it out.
Lovely control by Vatira as well. But the bumps from G2 are continuing to work. Atomic's there for the first goal.
You saw multiple defenders in net, but this is where the pace comes in. Atomic, a free shot. You need to hit these. You see multiple defenders in net, and it's still almost saved. Atomic, though, so early on that challenge, and it's best. Oh, somehow getting around the first defender, and Vatira able to. I thought this was shut down by G2 on the first challenge, but Rise had JNAPS fly right by him. Another miss from Atomic, and then Chicago didn't even jump on that challenge.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Wait, nope. Atomic had to rotate back around, just a bit of a mishap, and that might be Queso's door in. That one off the bar. It's open! Goal! Queso win!
And a shake of the head from Atomic. He jumped up to block a shot and ended up knocking the ball in the air instead. I mean, he had to do something.
You have to get a touch, like you said, because Rise was coming in.
On midfield, Joyo let that ball drop for Vatira. Vatira flips it over. Joyo in front, actually moving back. Rise, far shot, right side, goal.
And Rise continuing to do what he's done all weekend long, and that slot the shot. Again, Atomic not able to get the best hit on a clear, but we're seeing
middle, but first it was G2 there. And Joyo could actually get to this touch. 46 in the tank. Flip reset to keep going. Oh, Joyo squeezes it in, and it's saved! Rebound's coming though, and Vatira has to turn around.
And they can't even get the ball away from their box right now.
Popped up again. It's Rise winning another 50. It's Joyo keeping it going. It's Joyo destroying G2's defense. Queso up by 2.
Team Queso, they're a train going down the tracks that doesn't look like they can be stopped. Everybody clipping.
Now for G2, Team Queso have ransacked their way through this bracket. Chicago gets a goal at the end of the game, but it's Queso who take the win.
I know you two guys already mentioned it. You're going to remember the last time G2 played in an RLCS line final against an EU.
Popped up by Joyo. The net's wide open. Queso, 2 minutes remain, and they have the lead.
That is not the resistance that the G2 fans are hoping for. That is not the goal that the G2...
Number 1, Chicago, taken away by Rise, has frozen on the backboard. Here they come, G2 looking for the shot. Oh, it's goal! Chicago scores!
That's huge. And it is Atomic with the goal participation, as it always does. Chicago beating Vatira to the punch.
G2 again, Chicago downfield, just on target. Chicago! Another goal for G2.
Oh, look at that. Chicago having to hit this fadeaway shot near post.
Oh, backflip from Rise. He's out of position. G2 aren't able to capitalize, and now there might be a bump happening from Matira. There it is! Rise, long shot goes in, but credit to Matira, who landed the bump way up high in the air.
Somebody call the mechanic. They're gonna need fixed. See you later. Team Queso take a lot of attempted physical play, a lot of avoidance, a lot of pops up, another bump, and Queso are getting dirty. 2 goals.
Well, this is something we've seen from Queso all tournament long. The bumps connecting, immediately followed up by a goal, but actually, before this game, the series was pretty clean. They are smashing G2 in defense.
G2, still a lot of time for them, but you don't want things to get out of sorts, and as it is, Atomic, the post helps them out, splits the lead.
And G2, they've been magnificent on kickoffs, finding opportunities immediately after the ball's in motion, and they do it again here. Critical goal. Plenty of time left for G2, and now they've recovered. They've stopped the bleeding. And
they're on a 1-goal lead. Why is he taking that risk? Oh wait, it's because it's Team Queso, it's Joyo, and now it's Rise at the other end of the field, followed up by Joyo. What a save! Matira's gonna be there! But G2 really making them work for it.
That was a flurry! You can't stop it when you got shot after shot after shot. Honorable effort from Atomic, but eventually it's gonna be put in.
Away to equalize. But Queso on the push again. Here's another one from G2. Popped over one. That's gonna get it done. Chicago sinks another.
Look at the vision by Chicago. Sneaky challenge coming in from Queso, but Chicago saw Matira turning. He immediately goes for the shot, and if he's any later with that move, Matira's a goal.
And then Queso get the ball, and even on low boost, they somehow are able to export out those mechanics. But G2 are coming, and they tied the game. The next set delivers.
Don't let G2 shoot the ball. J-Naps strikes again off Atomic's infield pass. Matira got a
G2 have had 2 unanswered now. Queso, how do they respond? Rise, getting that ball back over to Joyo. Joyo, pass in front of Matira. Goal, Rise! He's done it! He's got Queso in the lead!
And we've got Queso fans in the house. The 15 seconds left. Queso up and about to reset the bracket.
How many times have we seen?
A lot. I can't count, James. How many times have Queso looked like they were about to be defeated? How many times have it looked like G2 were about to take control? Here they come. Oh my God! What is happening?
Whoa! We've got a ball game!
They've done it again. Infield pass. Atomic with a snipe. G2 refused.
The next touch gets kicked out of the way. Matira drops it down. Here comes Chicago. Stay off the bar. Here they come again. Atomic. Goal! We're going to Champions Field. Go!
G2, 1 game away from winning the major for themselves and for North America. And J-Naps!
They call him the knapsack for a reason! When G2 need a goal, J-Naps is there to answer the bell!
Yeah, he's got a lot of...
Pops the ball hard, and 1 miss leads to a save for Chicago. But coming back, return fire! Joyo ties the game!
You can only defend for so long against Team Queso.
And you see Chicago trying to get back. It was just a matter.
Rise, downfield, Matira taken away. Pass cut off by G2. Time running out. Here they come. Atomic actually back up. Queso! Absolute robbery!
Oh my goodness! A complete choke from G2. Atomic and Chicago both leave the ball at the worst moment.
And you knew they were in trouble when Atomic was in.
Back end, and he got plenty of time to respawn and get the ball back downfield.
Queso had the better chances so far, and they will get the first goal.
And is it too early to be worried for G2, Johnny?
No, I mean, every time we've casted this weekend, I brought a water bottle along.
Backboard and taken away, but G2 are hunting. That ball taken away again. Queso get the ball safely into the corner. Here comes Atomic, flips it, oh, what a goal!
Brilliance from Atomic. A solo play using the handbrake. How did he even have his flip after that? that long.
I mean, I said
Gets underneath, G2 survived for now.
they've done it again. They've had the ball on their goal line twice this series. This time it's in their goal. Joyo credited with the goal, but there looked like there might have been shenanigans on the back wall.
Yeah, you see JNAP's cheating up, and
Bang!
gets bumped.
Challenge from G2. They're actually not going to need one because the draw ball's been dropped. And now here come G2 on the transition. Joyo stopped one shot for the top corner. Gladly welcomes Atomic to win game 2.
Atomic took this game into his control. The insane play in the corner with the handbrake, the air roll, the late flip, and now this shot.
Here comes Chicago, and it's taken away. There's Joyo for the save. Rise trying to dive forward. Loose ball in front of the box. No one's there. Atomic again, his third in a row.
After the demo, the rotations were thrown off. It looked like the spawn was on the other side of the field, and Joyo didn't have the boost to get back into position. The hard shot. G2 are being muffed, keeping the demos, putting the pressure on Team Queso. Team Queso, they're fighting from behind. And another goal being dropped in by Chicago.
One from a boost starvation strategy, another one from an immediate kickoff win. Brilliant pass. And Chicago knew that he had a lot of the goals.
Joyo gonna let it drop. There's that patented Queso leave in the air. And that shot gonna be denied. It's flying back with Atomic, but it's return fire for Joyo. They split the lead.
Well, what save by Atomic. He had to pre-jump for that one, but Queso have got all 3 players in the area. And Atomic just couldn't recover. He did land in the net, but he's got 0 boost, so really...
Whoa! But still, Queso able to recover, streaking back. But I swear at times,
What were you saying, James? JNAP said, hang on a second, 3 goals.
And where was the challenge? I thought Rise was gonna go, Joyo was on the back, but you saw getting shut down, getting closer, the bump in the air, rebound out, weak shot, but it's good enough. And Team Queso get the first goal of the game late.
Boost running out for Atomic in Chicago. JNAPS was in the net, but he decided to pre-jump, and had he stayed grounded, that would have been... They are doing well right now, but it's Queso who have got all the possession. It's Queso who are creating all the chances. They're asking a lot of questions. G2! G2 do not have an answer!
A sneaky pass from Queso, but Tira puts it and ends up slotting it on the right side. What a pass from Joyo, or from Rise, excuse me.
Vatira in the right spot.
To cause a big difference. A pre-jump pass. That's impressive from G2. Vatira's there. He gets dunked on! Oh my goodness!
G2 playing keep away.
Atomic with 1 pre-jump pass and then a pre-jump dunk.
They're seeing the future.
How do you come up with it?
G2 had keeping that ball in their possession to make that work.
Oh, downfield. What a light touch from Chicago, and it's in the net. He forced the own goal. G2 have the lead.
Pressure play from G2 forces the own goal from Team Queso. It was Rise not reading the crossbar bounce, getting on the wrong side.
And they bite back hard. Team Queso looking to tie things up and send us to 2 striking seconds. But guess what? Knapsack has something to say about it.
Full team play. Chicago infield, Atomic downfield, and a pre-flip from JNAPS to send
this going for another 4 minutes, and it's gonna be a long 4 minutes. It will be sweet.
Oh, surely.
It will be great, and Atomic is behind it. G2, they got 2 on the board.
G2 piling on the pressure. They took the lead by 1 in the first series, game 7, and then sat back. They took the lead in this one and kept
G2, their defense will not break here in game 6.
Oh, that was close to another one, but actually it's gonna go the other way. And just when you thought G2 were gonna get a third, Team Queso still went against the run of play.
It's never that easy against Team Queso.
Oh, it's a big miss by Chicago. Gonna lose goals, at least force Queso to outplay you.
They get the ball down. Not the best touch from Vatira. The demo, the
it's
pass,
open.
the goal! Atomic again puts them up by 2.
And it's this demo.
JNAPS!
Joyo taken out by JNAPS, and Atomic finishing the job.
What a
On the road to winning this thing.
Back again, Chicago gets the clear out. Queso trying to hold the midfield, but they've lost it. And here they come again.